Salam alaikum. Wadimatullah wa barakatuh. For my Muslims and my non-Muslims, there's just peace and blessings upon you all. I wanted to speak shortly and briefly. Well, not shortly and briefly. 10 minutes is a decent amount of time. Anywho, I wanted to speak on what's going on in Gaza and what's going on right now in Gaza, within Gaza, Palestine, and Rafah. If I'm saying it correctly, Rafah, if that's how you say it, because I'm from America. But anyway, I dislike what is going on and how Israel is making themselves look like the victim. They are not the victim. They are not picking up their family members off the ground and having to, take them to a medical center to where there's no electricity, there's no power, there's only a few doctors left that can perform, the necessary, procedures and things to be done. They're not having their kids or having no family, being the only child or the only person left out of their family because Israel wants to do genocide. They're not having to sit there and have their little ones with no parents, being the other way around and being a parent with no kids. That's not cool. That's not right, and that's not just. And Allah, which is Arabic for God, Allah will give victory to Palestine. I repeat, Allah will give victory to Palestine. Us as a Muslim ummah, we have to come together, and even the non-Muslims, if you support Palestine and not Israel, Palestinians, excuse me, they're innocent. The children are innocent. The parents are innocent. They didn't do anything to deserve this. They did not do anything on this planet to deserve a genocide going on to where half of the majority, well, not even half of a majority of their country and their livelihood is devastated in that part where they're at. It's devastated. It's gone. And a lot of people are dead. Kids, men and women, a lot of them are dead. A lot of them are dead. They died as martyrs, and may Allah grant them paradise. May Allah grant them Jannah. Oh yeah, Allah grant them Jannah. I mean, it's sad that a lot of people are hopping on this bandwagon because of the Super Bowl and bringing home the troops because they have them in, I guess, hostage custody. I didn't really, watch the Super Bowl and things or the little ad that they were talking about, so I don't really know what's so much going on with that. All I know is what I've seen, a few times recurring that I looked up. But I don't agree with how they're making it twist and turn to fit their narrative. Israel's not a victim. Israel is not a victim. Israel has said on numerous occasions that they weren't going to they weren't going to bomb or hurt kids, or they weren't going to do a few things. I don't want to misinform nobody, but they weren't going to do a few things, in which they ended up doing. While y'all were watching that program ad on the Super Bowl, they was bombing. They were bombing Rafah. They were bombing it. There's people there losing their limbs, their arms. There's a lot of people that are dead. They have taken bodies and desecrated the bodies and brought them back and used them for fluids and skin and organs, which is not appropriate. It's not cool. And I urge everyone that is watching this, that's on social media, to not side with Israel, to side with Palestine, to side with the Palestinians, because we are Muslims. Us as a Muslim ummah hurts when one of our people, or any of our people for that matter, are hurt or they're killed. It's sad. When you kill, the Quran says, when you kill one person in humanity, it's like you've killed all of humanity. It's not right, and it's not just that they keep on killing innocent Muslims. Muslims are innocent. The people that's in Palestine are innocent. The kids are innocent. They're not guilty of anything. They're little kids trying to live. How would y'all feel if y'all live in America? How would y'all feel if somebody else came over here and started bombing the USA? Just start dropping bombs on us. You are losing all your kids. You don't have any kids left. You go and the kids lose y'all, and their kids walking around in the streets that's orphans with no parents. It's not cool. And how would you feel if the hospitals that we got here in the States, they got shut off? The power got shut off. The power got completely shut off, and there's newborn babies in the NICU and kids fighting for their life. that have died, and some of them have died because the power's off. They've died, and it's not okay, and it's not cool. Please stop siding with Israel just because it seems a particular way when in fact it's the opposite. Muslims are not guilty. These Muslims in Palestine and Rafah did not do anything. So send donations if you can. Send donations if you can. I don't know the website or whatever it is that you need them, send them to, but look it up. Do some research. Don't just go off of what they show you on the TV. Really researching and understand what's going on. Because as a fellow Muslim, it breaks my heart that these kids are parentless and some of these parents out here are childless. It's not okay. It's not okay and it's not cool. It's not okay and it's not cool. Y'all have to wake up. Y'all need to wake up. Open your eyes and see that everything displayed to you is not really what it seems. Read between the lines. Don't just go off of what they put out there. Read between the lines. And when I say they put out there, I mean the ad that was from Israel put in talking about bringing the dads home. Bringing they fathers home and stuff like that. They're at war and, nobody deserves to die. But they started this. They started this, and it hurts my heart as a Muslim that people just keep on turning a blind eye to all of these children. Women and men are dying, left dead. They're dying, they're dead. Bodies are piling up. And people are left parentless and childless. Does that not hit home for nobody? I know people out here have children. I know everybody out here, somebody out here got some parents or some kinfolk or somebody that maybe it might have not been your parent or your kinfolk, but somebody that took you under their wing and took care of you. I know it hit home for y'all. Please stop turning a blind eye. Stop turning a blind eye. Stop getting entertained by football and all of this Super Bowl and all this stuff going on. Pay attention to what's really going on in the world. It is a mass genocide going on right now. There is no place safe for these Muslims to go. There's no place safe for them to go. They're in Rafah and there's no other places left for them to go. There's nowhere else left for them to go. There's nowhere left for them to go. They continue, the people that's in Rafah, the people that's in Gaza, the Palestinians, they continue to stand on faith and stand on deen. And as your fellow Muslim sister, Palestinians, people and that's in Rafah, continue to stand strong and stand firm in your deen and do not let nobody shake you. I'm speaking for the mothers that's childless or might have one child or two. And for the children that are watching this, that have internet access if they got it, that are watching this, that are parentless and don't have nobody, and that are taking care of their siblings if they got siblings or if they by themselves. You are strong. Lean and depend on Allah. Keep praying. Keep praying. Keep having faith. Stand strong and firm in your deen. Do not give up. Allah knows what he's doing. Allah, God, knows and has ordained everything. He knows what's going to happen. So stand strong, Palestinians, people that's in Rafah. Stand strong. Do not fold. Continue to stand strong. Continue to pray. I am praying for you. The Muslim Ummah, the rest of the Muslim Ummah is praying for you. Stand strong and continue to be strong. And everybody else around the country, wake up. Wake up. Open your eyes, open your ears, open your hearts, and wake up. Stop turning your back towards what's going on. If you support it already, I am proud. Alhamdulillah, all praise be to God if you support it. If you don't, you need to get your head out of your butt and realize what's really going on. Because it's not okay and it's not cool what's going on with this genocide. It's not okay and it's not cool. It's not okay and it's not cool. Pray for people that's in Palestine. Pray for people that's in Rafah. From the beginning of it all to the end of it. Pray for those that have lost loved ones. Pray for those that are still standing strong and that are being affected by this. Pray for them. Keep them in your prayers. Keep them in your prayers and support them and not Israel. Because Israel is not a victim. Palestine is. People in Palestine and Rafah and Gaza, those are the victims. Those are the victims. They are the ones that are suffering. You go home to your bed at night, to your house at night. You can sleep okay. You can eat okay. You are good. They don't have nowhere to go. They have to sleep in tents, worried about getting blew up and bombed. Wake up and pay attention. Make dua, make prayer, and pay attention. Pay attention and stand for Rafah and Palestine and Gaza, not Israel.